Logged out.
Yeah, I've started.
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody, after the short break. Now we are moving to the next section of today's unique session, XCOM Speech Marathon. And I'll hand the stage back to General Evaluator Mini Mohan to take over the evaluation session. Over to you, Mini Mohan.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Now, good communication, they say, is a bridge between confusion and clarity. And what do we do when we have such a host of good communicators? There's only clarity. And I cannot judge enough because they are all people in positions, because they are all in the XCOM. They all have the experience to talk about their subjects, which were all relevant. So I think a lot of it is covered, and my evaluators today have a tough job. So without further ado, I would like to ask Toastmaster Bhagyashree whether everybody was on time. We'll get the detailed report later, but was everybody on time? All the speakers?
No, so Vinita has taken like 7 minutes 34 seconds. And Rajiv Srinivas has taken 7 minutes 19 seconds. So can we consider them for evaluation?
We will be evaluating them, but if there is polling, they will not be in the polling, especially Vinita, because she's crossed over 7:30.
Yeah.
So that was when you were supposed to beep, and I didn't hear the beep, so I was wondering what happened. So, then that was one thing. I also noticed she had gone off time, but everybody else will be available for the polling. We have 30 minutes grace period, so we can allow the other person to be in the polls. So with that said, we will go on to the first speech that was delivered by our Toastmaster Niranjan, who was also the host for the day, apparently. His speech was the level 1, project 2, scams and scammers. And to evaluate him, today we have Toastmaster Sanjana. May I have you on stage, Toastmaster Sanjana?
It's Siddharth.
Siddharth.
Siddharth. Okay, Toastmaster Siddharth, may I have you on stage?
Thank you. Thank you, DTM Mini. So coming to the evaluation, so Niranjan, the evaluation I will divide into 2 parts, the positives, what went well, and what are the areas of improvement or where you can improve upon, right? So coming to the positives, this was your second speech, and you had the courage to stand and speak. That shows the confidence you had. So thumbs up to you, having standing and speaking, in this online session. Second one, you started with a question, and that is the first thing you connected with the audience. And it's a very related topic which you chose, and that was very well done, where you had that question and people responded. Second is personal incidents, because everyone like to listen to the personal incidents which everyone, one has come across. And you shared with us 2 personal incidents in your life, right? So that was very well explained. Second, the next is body language. You had a positive body language throughout the speech. And one thing I liked about is the structure. You had a very good structure. You started with 2 stories, then you came with the general scenario, and finally a takeaway. And for this speech, for everyone, the takeaway is create awareness to stop scams. Now coming to the area of improvements. So what I observed is, in between, though you were standing, you were clasping your hands in between. So, you were going like that and you were talking and suddenly you were doing this. So try to avoid that in your next speech. That is one. Second thing is, you had moments of emotions. So there was a moment of sad, where surprise and sadness. One is when the person took your mobile and you were surprised, but there was no emotion coming out. Try that out. Second is, and you were sad later, that also didn't show up. Try that out in your next speech. And very small thing which I noticed was, you spoke about Madhavan Park, initially. So we don't know where is Madhavan Park. So if you tell, either you say park, that is fine, or if you're saying Madhavan Park, Bangalore, I think that should be okay. All right. So overall, I love your speech. Very nice topic. I think we learned a lot from you. Thank you so much. And I love to hear from you for your next speech. With that, I'll hand it over to DTM Mini.
Thank you, Toastmaster Siddharth. That was an exhaustive evaluation. To that, I would like to add, Toastmaster Niranjan, when you are on stage, your story was coming out fluently, but at the same time, the eye contact was towards the side. Now it is, you should remember when you're on the virtual stage, you are on focus. Like everybody is concentrating on you. So even if you look sideways, you can easily make it out. So mostly, I think you were thinking of your speech and talking. So make it a habit so that you know the center of the laptop is where the camera is. So just look a little bit, towards the center so that we feel like you're looking at us. And that makes a huge it's a very good step for you. And it was a great speech. And I agree with everything what Siddharth has just pointed out. And all the best for you, Niranjan, for your next speeches. So we'll go on to the second evaluator for the day, that is Toastmaster Jaisimha, and he will be evaluating speaker 2, level 1 P4, Coffee and Toffee, Toastmaster Vinod. Toastmaster Jaisimha, the stage is yours.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Mini. Good afternoon, Toastmasters. Good afternoon, Vinod. Vinod, you started off the speech very well. In fact, even before you started off, the title itself was so interesting. It made us immediately be connected to your speech. And when you asked a question about coffee, there's definitely a deeper connection. So you progressed in the speech very well. And I particularly like the structure of your speech. The way you started the speech, the history of coffee and toffee, and then you started with the origin, and then you progressed, and then you talked about the good and bad qualities of coffee and toffee. As part of the research, I think it was reasonably deep, and it went very well. All these things went very well in your favor. What you can probably do to take it to a slightly higher level is just one thing I would like to talk about today is that its conclusion. I thought the conclusion was a little bit on the abrupt side. Now, what you could have probably done is that you imagine a funnel and you funnel down your speech. You start off with the opening and then you body, say for about 4.5 minutes, you talk about the coffee, the research part of the coffee and all that. And then I would have probably wanted you to introduce a personal story. What was your experience with coffee and toffee? You could have probably related a humorous anecdote, or maybe a bad incident or whatever, something you learned from coffee and toffee that you could have used it for about 1.5 to 2 minutes. And the last 1 minute, you could have funneled down your speech to a meaningful conclusion, which would have probably, you could have probably got a take-home message also in that conclusion. So basically, everything about your speech was very good. The way it was organized was also good. The structure, it could have been slightly better. For about 4.5 minutes of body, about 2 minutes of your personal story with an experience, and then better connection with the audience with that experience, and then you funnel it down to a meaningful conclusion. That I thought could have been much better. You're very good in your speech making. You're very confident, and your voice also sounds very good. A lot of good qualities. Everything about your speech is very good. Just look at a meaningful conclusion, funneling down your story from the body to your experience to a meaningful conclusion. I think that will definitely take your speech to a much better level. Wish you all the best, Toastmaster Vinod, and over to the distinguished Toastmaster Mini Mohan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jaisimha. That was very well said. And to that, I would like to add coffee and toffee, dimag mein batti jalai. So especially now is when we wanted coffee and a nice strong brew would be great. So like he said, personalizing, see, you made the contact with the audience in the beginning by asking us questions. So now we want to relate it with you. So that is why just bringing out a point that he had said already, that is the personal story would have clinched the deal. Thank you so much, Vinod, for entertaining us with a coffee toffee speech, as well as all the best for your future speeches. And now we move on to the third speaker for the day. That was level 1, project 2, Tell Me Your Biggest Problem by Toastmaster Vinita. and she's going to be evaluated by Toastmaster Sanjana. So Toastmaster Sanjana, the stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mini. Good afternoon, everybody, especially Toastmaster Vinita. This was one of the most relatable speeches that I have heard. Of course, all of us, when we were growing on, especially the girls over here, can relate to the fact that when the teacher picked out someone and did not mean to offend you, all of us were offended and felt a little less when someone was praised in front of us and all of these things. And comparison is a thing that all of us do every minute. Even in Toastmasters, there have been times when I've called and asked, how is she better than me? Why is she better than me? So this is a very relatable topic, and you picked on it and it has hit all our chords. That was the greatest thing about your speech. You had humor all over sprinkled about your speech. That was something that I loved. And your expressions were sleek. They were on point. You were raising your eyebrows, you were giving smiles at the right time, and it was, I mean, I could clearly see the expressions coming out very well throughout your speech. I loved how you maintained the eye contact, not just with the audience, but also with the camera. That is a little rare, having said that it is an online meeting. And of course, the topic, the connection was great, like how you connected from, you tried to evoke curiosity with the title as well as the beginning of your speech, and then you structured it into going about by going about your life and what was your greatest problem, and then how you felt small by comparing yourself to one of the biggest people out there. Everything was really well done, the structure, your delivery, everything. And coming to the parts where you could have done better is there were unnecessary sudden pauses. I'm not sure this is something new that I've seen from you. Like, I mean, there were mix-up of words. In one place, you said COVID, you're lucky, you're here, you're vaccinated. That just didn't seem to get along. You meant the COVID part was unnecessary. You probably meant that we are lucky being here, that we're vaccinated. I believe there was match of words over there, and this happened in a few other places. Even the pauses where you said spec, you paused and then said off dust. I kind of felt like those were unnecessary. If you had forgotten the off dust, you could have just let it be, and that probably could have saved your 4 seconds that you overshot. So the unnecessary pauses could have been cut down. And what I would have loved the greatest was a little more strength on the connection. I'm just going to take a leaf out of what Toastmaster Jaisama said in the previous evaluation, that yeah, the connection must be a little more stronger. It must be a little more filtered. You gave a one-liner, which was great if you're a light bulb and everything, but what you did, like what was Vinita's light bulb moment, was something that was missing. Overall, great speech. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Toastmaster Sanjana, that was very good, but I would like to disagree with the fact that she hadn't personalized it, because I felt she had done it throughout by saying about her depression and all that. But to add to what she said, I would like to tell you, Vinita, you speak from your heart. So when you're doing that, it is very easy to get swayed and get literally play with words. So a tighter script would have kept you in order, as well as when you're creating that tension so much in your speech, like the stress was building up in your speech. So, you know, that hurrah moment at the top could have been bigger. So that the conclusion where you say your star, you should be the brightest star that you can be, which is beautiful thought. I would have loved you to expand further on that thought, to actually punch in everything, you know, punch in all those points that you had made so far. It was a very relevant topic, like Toastmaster Sanjana said, and amazingly put. So that said, all the best to you, Vinita, and for your future speeches. And we will move on to the 5th evaluation. Distinguished Toastmaster Beena doing her level 2 speech, Know Your Communication Style, and she will be evaluated by Toastmaster Priya. Toastmaster Priya, the stage is yours.
Thank you. Yeah, 4th evaluator is pending.
Sorry.
Sorry, speaker 4 is not evaluated, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. We'll move on to speaker 4, Toastmaster Rajiv, and our next, and he will be evaluated by Toastmaster Nitin. Thank you for reminding me.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. Good evening, Toastmasters and friends. Today, Toastmaster Rajiv took us through his XCOM days, how we revived his club. I divided his evaluation into 3 segments, that is purpose, content, delivery. I will come to the purpose part towards the end, and I will focus first on the content. You started with a question, then you explained how you took the president role, then the challenges you faced. All those things were great. So the writing portion was good, and the conclusion was also great. Expect the unexpected, the teamwork will help. All those things were great. And coming to the delivery part, of course, your facial expression was pleasant. The body language was very clear. The hand gestures, everything was clear. Camera angle was also perfect. And the poses and modulation, these areas you could have worked on even throughout the speech. Even when you were speaking about the honeymoon period, all those things, the content was great, but you are not giving us time to take that in. Immediately you were moving into the next sentence. But now I'm going to the most important part, that is the purpose, and I'm going to focus more of my evaluation on the purpose. If you have added little more on reward and recognitions, on how it helped in your exco members or Toastmasters to come out better, and you change the objective into leading a volunteer organization, I could have given 9 out of 10 for your speech. So it could have been a completely different speech. But speaking about lessons learned meeting, the speech you delivered, I don't think it was in alignment with the project objective. For example, if you were the project was reviving your Toastmasters club. So if you were conducting the lessons learned meeting during the project, you could have called for an exco meeting and asked, define the problem. What is the problem? The members not attending the meeting. Then what are the solution? The first one, no bonding between the members. Then what is the solution for that? Then we decided to go for an outing. Then the quality of members or meetings are not great. Then we assigned the mentors. Then speaking about membership, you went to organization and started asking for members. Those things, if you have done that, then that is what we call as a lesson learned meeting. Then if you have done this after reviving, if you conducted the lesson learned meeting, after the meeting, what you could have done was you could have given a tool to the next exco members. When they are struggling, they know what are the steps you have taken in the previous term, so they can apply the same thing and they can use the same formulas for reviving the club if they go into that kind of a situation. So these are the 2 points. So purpose was something we little bit missed. So to conclude my entire evaluation, I really loved your speech. If you made a little bit modification and made it leading a volunteer organization speech, I could have given a high rating for your speech. And the things I really liked in your speech was your pleasant attitude, body language, and you gave a very relatable content to the audience. Or if you were really going with the team that is conducting the lesson learned meeting, you can think of how you can do this in the during the project and after the project, and you could have given some really practical tool which all of us can implement. So that's my evaluation, and back to you, Raji. Sorry, General.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nitin. That was very effective. And I really love the way you actually brought out what he could do and he should do. So that is very good. I really like Rajiv's position in the center of the clock. But always remember, when you have a screensaver, to center yourself. Otherwise, you are talking on the sides. And since, like I said earlier, you are on full screen, you will be talking from the side, and sometimes the gallery opens up there. So these are small things that will make us more effective. So that said, I really agree with whatever Nitin has said. It wasn't a lessons learned 100%. It was lessons learned by you, but the project itself has certain criteria which has to be looked into. And I really liked his way of saying that you can even say leading in a voluntary organization, which is a perfect answer to your question there on what is to be done. So that said, I really like your takeaway from the speech that I had was Toastmasters all have a separate roadmap, which is so amazing. All of us have a journey that is our own and unique, and you put it so beautifully. So that was something very nice. I look forward to listening to you from you again, Toastmaster Rajiv, all the very best. And now we will finally move on to speaker number 5, that is Distinguished Toastmaster Beena, and she will be evaluated by Toastmaster Priya on her Know Your Communication Style. Toastmaster Priya, the stage is yours.
Thank you, DTM Mini. Good evening, Toastmasters and DTM Beena in particular. This evaluation is based on my observations of your speech. I really liked the storytelling format that you adopted. Interesting tidbits picked out of your life and very relatable stories dealing with your daughter, your boss, your team. So that was really good. And I loved that aspect. It was a very confident and high energy delivery. Okay, though you faltered in between, you were groping for words, but overall your delivery was quite confident and very high on energy. I also saw you attempting some vocal variety. When at the conclusion of the speech, I was wondering why you were focusing only on stories where you adopted a particular communication style and the impact was not in the manner that you expected it to be. And then I understood that that was in line with the messaging you wanted to leave us all with. So from my perspective and analysis, I think you started with the messaging and then wove the speech around it. The messaging being never give up. People have different communication styles, but that should not deter you and stop you from communicating. And therefore you chose these stories, because I did not see any story which substantiated a positive impact on any person around you. Okay, you may let me know if that was not what you intended. Good is the enemy of best. So DTM Beena, here are a few things which I thought you could really focus on. The pauses, okay? While the delivery was high energy, you can vary the impact or the energy levels and add a few pauses to magnify the impact of your speech on the audience. Towards the end, the messaging was a little repetitive. You can remove those repetitions. The purpose of the project was to understand different communication styles and to know your primary style. I did not get to know what your primary communication style was at the end of your speech. So that was a question not answered for me. And hence I felt that the audience was poorer for it. All in all, a very confident and powerful delivery. The messaging in particular of not giving up, it's a very enduring messaging. So I really like that. A little focus on pauses, removing repetitions, and actually using and dramatizing the stories by using all the space and intentional gesturing would take a good speech and convert it into a great one. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Priya. And that said, she had actually mentioned her speaking style in the beginning of the speech, where she said she had discovered it was democratic as well as affiliated. It was two of the styles, and then she concentrated. But what I would like to tell Beena is the words used. You have a natural style in which you use humor to actually deliver serious points and things like that. Here I felt, like Priya said, the words used did not bring out the humor. The negative thing that you were doing by trying to bring out the humor in the situations was not delivered as per what you wanted, is what I feel. As usual, your style is emoting through the face and actions, and you used, and it's always a pleasure to listen to you, Beena. And that said, all the very best in every scale you trek on. So that said, we'll move on to the sixth speech. And I have one more takeaway from your speech. Good communication is like motherhood. No one size fits all. Mishaps might happen. Don't stop communicating. I really love that. No one size fits all. It's so good. So that said, we'll move on to the sixth speech. And that is the icebreaker speech by distinguished Toastmaster Naina. And that will be evaluated by Toastmaster Prashant. Toastmaster Prashant, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster DTM Bini, and good evening to all Toastmaster guests, and especially to Toastmaster DTM Naina. Evaluating to DTM Naina is one of the toughest job in Dhoni Toastmaster, because she's a legend in herself. She's went through an entire journey of last 5 years of various roles, various achievements she have received during his 5 years. So that was just a shining star in the sky. So since I am an evaluator for her speech today, so I will make sure that I will give the full justice to my evaluation for DTM Naina. So DTM Naina, so let me give you bucketize my evaluation in 2 parts. Number one is what are the positives things I have found in your speech. Second part is what is the area I would like to hear more, or what is you call as what is the area of improvement which you can work more to make it a next level. Number one, in the positive areas, standing and speaking was the first part where all it's make your effective your speeches more effective, and that you did a great job of standing and speaking. Your opening statement was with the date which grabbed people attention, and your speech title was Born Again, and as you are 8th time icebreaker speech, so but still you have a zeal to learn, you have your enthusiasm to learn, and still you want to grow in a different level altogether. So that's absolutely matching with your speech title. You've taken us through all the twist, turn, and all the variety of role you have played in your entire Toastmaster journey so far. Your gratitude, you have also paid the gratitude towards your mentor. That's a very great thing. You have remembered all your mentors who have contributed in your success. Your eye contact, your gesture were perfect. Your clarity, comfortable were at good level, and you have demonstrated the kind of a zeal, and in this age of time when you have went through plenty of roles and your DTM kind of a position you have got it at, but still you have what you have shown that this is a no limit of learning, and that's what your speech had demonstrated on that part. So all this level I found completely positives, and the area of impression I got it from your speech. Now let me tell you the area where I can see more from you is that in entire of your journey which you have described about your different roles, and as you are legend in this particular area of last 5 years as a distinguished Toastmaster, I would like to hear more about your mistake, what you did that, because if you would have told your mistake which people can avoid it if they want to pursue the same similar kind of pathways and the entire cycle, so they would have avoided that part. So that I wanted to hear more from you. And second point I wanted to know to hear that you would have tell all your things which you've done differently than anybody else in your 5 years, which can be an area where people can pursue you. But overall level, it was a fantastic speech, and I'm really inspired by your speech, and I'm looking for hear more from you. Thank you. Back to the DTM and Bini.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prashant. It is always difficult to evaluate a seasoned Toastmaster, and distinguished Toastmaster Naina seems to have done one path after the other, and I'm sure she will use all the things that you said for her next icebreaker for her next path. So all the best to you, Naina. What I loved about that is when you said miles to go before, it left it out there, just didn't say the sleep part of it, but just left it out there for people to recognize the famous quote for what it is, as well as bring everything to a positive twist. I liked Prashant's evaluation was very on point. Now, on a lighter note, how many people here, I want a show of hands for this, notice Toastmaster Bhagyashree in Naina's room? Nobody?
I did.
I
did see the reflection.
Yes,
Yeah,
we could clearly see the reflection.
Yes.
And I was like, Bhagyashree is there? and then I realized it's so clear that it was like Naina was talking to Bhagyashree. So that was really cute. I mean, something that we all noticed. Thank you, Naina, for the beautiful speech, and looking forward to all the more finishing off all the parts. I think you'll be the first one in the district to do so. So cheers to you. So that said, we come to the end of all the speeches, and that will, don't you all agree that it was all relevant topics, beautifully delivered? I want to show of hands there. And how well I think the whole speech marathon idea, it was, I didn't know the time flying by. It was all good. So that said, let's evaluate the meeting. And before that, I would like Taima Bhagyashree to give her report. Bhagyashree?
Vinita, can you give me the access to share the screen? I don't have access to share the screen.
Can you access now?
Just a second. No, I can't.
Niranjan, can you try if you can give it? For some reason, I don't see that option pop up.
Yeah, I've made her co-host. I don't know if
Yeah.
Can you try once more?
Yeah. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
So in the speech, so Vinita, as I said, Vinita and Rajiv was overshot by few seconds. And as per the evaluation, Prashant, Nitin and Sanjana, they were overshot by a few seconds. And others were fine.
Are you done, Bhagyashree?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Jen, can you stop the screen share, please? So generally, when you are showing a timer, even if you have an Excel sheet, you have to mention the timing taken. Why? Because people will not be able to, if they are on the phone, they will not be able to see what you're doing. So it is always better to dictate immediately and say these people were off time. Okay, so that is something that is a good practice to follow. Even if you have efficiently done it in a Excel sheet, it is easier for people who are on the laptop. But if you're on any other device, it becomes very difficult to see the Excel sheet. Okay, so from next time onwards, please try to bring in the good practice. Then when you began the meeting, the Sergeant at Arms began 1-2 minutes late, but efficiently did it and passed it on with a very good exuberant good afternoon to everybody, and went on to say the mission, vision and everything. And we passed it on to Toastmaster Vinita. Now, it is always a pleasure to listen to a president who talks from the heart, because that is something you notice immediately. You have stories and then you have storytellers. So when the storyteller starts to talk from the heart, it really makes a difference. And as a president, when you do it, it is very good. So I really love the message that you brought forth, Vinita. Now, when you are speaking as well as taking the president's role, won't it be a very good challenge for you to deliver your speech standing up? Just putting it out there for you to just try it, lift up the camera and do a standing speech so that the president and the roles seem different and you are on a stage. So that is something you can take it forward, and that's a challenge for you. So that said, introductions, you had everybody do introductions, which is very nice, but I did not see it in the agenda. So when you're doing a round of introduction, why not put 3 or 4 minutes in the agenda so that people know it is there, as well as you are not cut short in time, because after all, we are all about the time today. So in the paucity of time, if you have put just a line there saying introductions for all the guests for 3-4 minutes, then you're relaxed, and then the Toastmaster of the day, and you have your 7 minutes separately. So that is because that is where you lost time today, in the introductions and the managing the speeches and accesses. Whenever we have a meeting of this caliber, it is always better for everybody to log in 10 minutes earlier, 15 minutes, as Distinguished Toastmaster Naina had mentioned, and sort of check accesses as well as visibility and audibility. So Vinita, I saw, had done it, but I did not notice any of the speakers or anybody else asking her for access. So if everybody else does it earlier, the meeting starts on time, finishes on time. Every minute is valuable. Now we had Toastmaster of the day, lovely introduction to time, as well as she brought in so many different factors that I was seriously wondering what I would have answered when she said, how do you define time? That is such a huge question. And I think Niranjan, Nitin, or somebody all came up with answers, but I was still wondering, how do I define time? So that was something very well said. And she continued the story. And Bhagyashree, that was when you could have beat instead of calling her out. And I really liked her efficiency when she said, start the recording on time. Because see, it was disruptive. When the recording is stopped and starting, each one of the speakers stopped for a few seconds. So that part of it was very disruptive. So those kind of things can be taken care of if it is that message doesn't come. Of course, if you're unruffled like Pinky was, it is okay. So that, but that said, we should see that it all happens on time. Then all my evaluators had done a great job at evaluating such seasoned speakers. I have nothing to say. I missed the grammarian and the arc counter, but like with the paucity of time, we couldn't have them. It was a great meeting and a great initiative to have all ExCom members working together. I really loved being here and listening to time well spent, I should say. And with that, I will now pass on to the Toastmaster of the day or the president.
Toastmaster today.
Okay, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Pinky.
Thank you, DTM Mini. That was a wonderful session. Not only the speakers, we all have learned a lot from all the evaluations that without even giving the speeches, we have noted all the points and we are going to implement that. That's the benefit of sitting and watching the evaluations. Thanks a lot for the entire evaluation team and general evaluator. Okay, so we'll just come back a couple of minutes. We'll just talk about the time management and we'll conclude, and it will be handed over back to President. Okay, as now that we know that we may have, we have a very limited time to achieve whatever we want in our life with all our exercises, what we did in the beginning. So what we think, what is next? Okay, I have very less time to do. How do I even do this now? I have A, B, C, D, so many things to do. How do I do that? The simple thing for that is prioritize the work. And I think we all have heard or read this story about the jar, the rocks, the pebbles, and the sand. So we have to just follow that, prioritize your work. First put the rocks, then put the pebbles, then put the sand. And one more version of it is just put the water on top of it. So when you put it in a right sequence, everything will adjust and nothing will be overflown and everything will be filled in one jar. So we have to prioritize our work when we know we have short time. With that, I would like to conclude that we have 86,400 seconds in a day. And if we want to know if we want to really realize of 1 year, missing 1 year, we have to ask a student who has failed in his grade and realize the value of 1 month, losing 1 month, that we have a mother who has given a birth to a premature baby. She knows that value, right, of 1 month, how important it was. And to realize the value of losing 1 minute, that you can ask the person who has just missed a train by 1 minute, right? Who is waiting on the station because of 1 minute late. And finally, if you want to understand real value of 1 second, losing 1 second, who avoided an accident. Just ask all these people, you will really think about it, you'll really understand how important 1 second is also. So with that said, I want to conclude this session by saying one quote in Hindi, which is very famous and we all know, that is, Kal kare so aaj kare so ab, kal kare so aaj kare so ab, pal mein pralay hoega, bahuri karega kab. With that, thank you very much. And the stage is back to President Vinita. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Pinky, again for reminding us about the importance of time management. And I learned a very practical lesson. So you can also ask me what it feels like to overrun by 4 minutes on your speech. And it is nice to get the reminder that yes, time management does matter. And it's a lesson that I will take home with me today. It was a lovely meeting. On a Saturday afternoon, everybody has lunch and probably takes a snooze, has some dessert and takes a snooze. But we Dhwanians join to come together for our next treat, which is actually our Saturday afternoon Dhwani meetings. And today was a special treat, but it's not like eating any cake that you normally do. It's like eating a Christmas plum cake with fruits and nuts soaked in rum. And yes, ExCom officers from other clubs who joined us here today. I believe that I was referring to you when I said, when I was speaking about fruits and nuts soaked in rum, nuts of the good kind, though. Thank you so much for joining us today. I would like to call out DTM Mini Mohan. I think your experience showed in the kind of evaluation that you gave us, and your feedback was crisp. It is something that our future general evaluators would keep in mind when we take on those roles. And all the speakers, the ExCom officers, Beena, Rajiv, Nitin, Vinod, thank you for making the time to be part of this meeting. Make it a success, make it a grander success than it would have been otherwise. In the beginning of the meeting, I spoke about 2 Toastmaster meetings that were really close to my heart, the ones that made me a Toastmaster for life. And I didn't know I would be attending the 3rd one today, but it just felt like deja vu that I spoke about it. And then I attended a meeting where I got to learn so much and so many takeaways from each one of you. And I would like to also thank our VP Education, Naina, for coming up with this really innovative idea. And for ExCom officers who live their lives meeting to meeting, plan to plan, you helped us break that and actually come forward and get out of our comfort zones and give speeches today. Thank you for that. And we do have winners from our speeches today. Any guesses? Yours truly is disqualified.
Niranjan?
There is a tie. There is a tie between DTM Naina and Niranjan. Congratulations to both of you for doing so well. And the runner-up, Niranjan, would you like to announce the runner-up and also our best evaluator?
Sure. The runner-up speaker goes to Toastmaster Rajiv.
Congratulations.
And coming to the evaluators, the best evaluator goes to Toastmaster Nitin. And the best role player goes to Toastmaster DTM Mini Mohan.
Thank you.
Thank you. And a special mention today, like our general evaluator mentioned, we don't have the regular timer, our counter, grammarian, and listener, else we would have had a voting for them. But guys, timing, marathon speeches and marathon evaluations is no joke. And a special thanks and a call out to Bhagyashree for doing this and for being there and for doing it meticulously and for sharing the results of our report. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And with that, I would like to hand it over to DTM Naina if she had any announcements for the next week. If there is anything she would like to share, please do so.
Vinita, I would like you to mention Shashank.
Yes. You would have seen that we had a few small glitches this meeting, and it is because both our essays, the main essay and our associate, were not available for this meeting. But look at whom we had. We had Shashank and Niranjan doing all the hard work at the background, first timers, and I applaud them for being brave and bold. I was an associate essay once, and trust me, I think it's the most difficult officer role that you can ever take up, to be responsible from start to finish for how well the meeting goes. It's a huge responsibility. And I would like to thank both of them for coming together, coordinating it and doing it today. Thank you. So with that, I would also like some of the ExCom officers to share their feedback on the meeting that you attended from the other clubs. Mini, Vinod, Rajiv.
I think you have heard enough of me giving feedback. It's excellent. I loved being here. It was a pleasure. Thanks for the invite, Naina. Thank you.
Yeah, one point from my side. Good evening all. I'm from LKQI Toastmasters Club. Every Saturday I used to attend another club meeting, so I never got time to attend your meeting. But today it was worth it and excellent and very good. Everything, I loved it. Maybe I will come again and again. Thank you.
Thank you, Nitin. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, okay. So I just want to tell that I like the way how DTM Naina ma'am is so proactive with her responsibility. I believe when the moment I told that I'm taking up this role for speech, like to give the speech, at least 4 to 5 times she's reminded me, please give me introduction and please give me details of the speech. So that shows how Dhwani is has already set that flag in the division or probably in the district. And especially a great effort goes to Naina ma'am for this. And thank you so much. It was a great meeting and I really enjoyed it.
Thank you, Vinod. Another feather in your cap, DTM Naina. And I couldn't totally agree right from the start. I know how much planning she's been doing so far for each and every meeting, and this one was no different.
No more words to praise. I believe it was really a wonderful meeting, right? Not just from this day, I would say, like, yeah, from the planning that you had, how to conduct this event. And right from the beginning, I would say, I would also see, like, yeah, Kokila ma'am was really trying to engage the new audience. So that was really great to see, like, yeah, whenever we have new people's coming to a meeting, it is always an absurd silence that we observe. So that was really attracting. Like, everyone felt, okay, we are in a great place so that we can easily impact. So that made life, I would say, like, each and every role player had known very well that, yeah, what to do and what not to. So that was really wonderful. I see this as a benchmark meeting, how to conduct an event in such a wonderful way. So thank you for having me here. It was great learning curve with Toastmasters. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Rajiv. Thank you for that feedback. Anything from our other guests? Praharsha, the sharpshooter, want to shoot with the feedback?
I don't really have any feedback, ma'am. It was wonderful.
Okay.
So I'm still a youngster. I'm 16 years old. So once I turn 18, probably I'll join and I will, refine on my skills, be a better public speaker.
Thank you for being so honest. And yeah, feel free to share. If not with us, you can share it with Kokila ma'am or put it in our group, our guest group, on how you felt about attending the meeting today. You can always think over it and get back to us. And thank you all to the members and to everybody who made this meeting possible and who made it a success. And do watch out. We have a special meeting coming the next week as well. And we will unveil more details on our WhatsApp group. So to watch out for that one. Your presence is required equally for the next meeting as well. With that, I would like to conclude our meeting number 345 and wish you all a great rest of the weekend. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you so
Bye,
much.
everybody.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you again and bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.